Mount Sumeru volcano was in the news actually, and it erupted again actually. And where is Mount Sumeru volcano erupted in the December 2022? So this is a place in the Java Island. Which island? In the Java Island of Indonesia. Java Island of Indonesia, around 800 kilometers east of what? The capital city of Indonesia, the Jakarta. This Mount Sumeru is located. Okay. So Sumeru is a volcanic mountain. Volcanic location which is erupted again actually. And last year also this volcano erupted, and this year too it was erupted. Now, what is the information on this information? Why it is erupted and what is the characteristic of this? So what is the cause for this eruption? Because it is located on the ring of fire or Pacific ring. First reason is what? The location. Location of this region where this volcanic eruption happened is what called which region? In Pacific ring, or this location is also called as ring of fire. So ring of fire is the location where large number of volcanic eruption of active type is located. Okay. So now this volcanoes is formed by the collision of in this called Eurasian plate. If you are observing this area, okay, this is one plate. This is Eurasian plate. Which plate it is called? Part of what? Eurasian plate, and colliding with southern part. So southern part is which plate? If we look at this part, is called Indo-Australian plate. Called what? Indo-Australian plate. So they are colliding in this location. So it's produced by collision of what? Which two plates? Collision of Indo-Australian plate. Indo-Australian plate with Eurasian plate. So Eurasian plate is located in the northern part, and southern part is Indo-Australian. So which plate is moving faster and undergoing subduction? Here. So like the Indo-Australian plate is undergoing what? Subduction beneath the what called Eurasian plate. So this is I'm assuming it's an Eurasian plate, and this side is an Indo-Australian plate which is coming on the south. Both plate moving towards each other undergo collision, and Indian plate undergo what? Subduction. And because of subduction, and in these oceanic areas of Pacific and Indian Ocean, so this lot of volcanism took place. So what? So you might be taking this question: where is volcanism become active? So this is a real photograph of what called Mount Sumeru. So Mount Sumeru means Sumeru means it's an Indian word and Sanskrit word actually. Okay. Sumeru. Meru means mountain. Or mountain of God. Mountain of God. So I hope you got this. It's the highest mountain in the island of Java. So you just Mount Sumeru is a volcanic mountain. Volcanic mountain. Highest peak in what called? Highest. No need to remember the highest peak of what? Which island? Java Island. So Java Island is sinking because of all these processes here very heavily. Okay. So it's what type of volcano it is? It is a strato volcano. So what type of volcano? It's a strato volcano. Their volcanoes are divided into three categories, like shield volcanoes, stratovolcanoes, or also called by the name called as composite volcanoes. So now, in case of stratovolcano, there are alternate layers. Okay, alternate layers of what? Lava as well as pyroclast. So here, alternate layers of 50%, you can say pyroclast is there, and 50% is what? This thing. So because of mixing of both, this mountain become very, very high. So what is stratovolcano? Stratovolcanoes are those volcanoes that contain both the things. Lava accumulation plus what called? Pyroclastic material deposition. Both the materials get deposited. And because of that, this become highest. And this is also called by another name called composite type of volcano. Okay. So, and the volcanoes, they are very high. Stratovolcanoes are very high, explosive and active type. And there are another type of volcano is also there, which is not forming very big height. Slopes are not very steep. That is called as shield volcano. Called as what called? Shield volcanoes. So shield volcanoes height is what? Height is lowered. Slopes are not so steep. All these situation, and this is formed due to the deposition of mainly the basaltic lava. Which lava? Basaltic lava accumulation. Example, example is the Hawaii Islands. Example is what called? Hawaii Islands. Volcanism is what? Is a shield type of volcanoes. And the volcanoes which develop on the Ring of Fire or in this region or Indonesia or some Mount Sumeru is what type of volcano? Answer is what? Stratovolcano. Please understand the difference between stratovolcanoes and what called? Shield volcanoes. So stratovolcanoes are at the subduction locations are being produced. The collision of plates are producing. So what are the geographies that produce volcanism? Anyone? What are the geographies that can produce volcanism? The collision or one of the colliding plates must contain water. That's a one requirement. Might be a question on where volcanism takes place in the world and why. So, and what is the geographical factors for volcanism? So, three reasons for volcanism. Anyway, just the focusing on the basics. Causes for what? Causes for volcanism. Anywhere active volcanism you want to see, what is the causes for volcanism? Three major reasons. As for the plate tectonic theories, so colliding plates must contain what? Colliding plates must be oceanic type. Must be what type? Oceanic. So there are two possibilities under this colliding plate. One is oceanic plate collision, and second is called even continent oceanic plate collisions. So O plate collision and CO collision. CO means continental. This produces what? Volcanism. And these are active and explosive volcanisms actually. And CO is more active. So Ring of Fire is what? Ring of Fire or Pacific Ring. Pacific Ring is having both O as well as CO collisions are there. Okay. Second reason is the divergence boundaries. What called? Divergence boundaries. So whereas plates are moving away from each other, that produce features like what? Rift valleys, or underwater this process is happening and that creating feature called what? Sea floor spreading. So there is also volcanism is active, but it's non-explosive actually. Generally what? Non-explosive type. And this colliding boundary is having what type of volcanoes? Explosive type of volcanism. The third reason for volcanism is not the plate boundaries. Intraplate volcanisms could be explained by a volcanic hotspot, actually. Volcanic hotspots. And this example is like Hawaii. Example is like what called? Hawaii Islands. Okay, Reunion hotspot volcanism. Or R4 volcanism. All these are what? Volcanic hotspots are responsible